Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shah, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shah, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shah. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Ruach Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who do rule well and teach well. Shalom, Lobakarian. Zlakaman from the Virginia camp. I just wanted to touch on, I've been listening to a few different podcast documentaries, and a lot of these podcast docs that I listen to, they're primarily in the South. I mean, there's a few up north, but in the South end, has to do with unrighteous situations. And if brothers have time, when you're not reading the scriptures and all that, get into some of them documentaries, because it shows you, if us having a spiritual eye, shows you, things in this world, we can see it for what it is, basically, essentially. And I just finished this podcast documentary called "In the Double Remorse." They say we have compassion, and this documentary was real quick, was about this guy. I believe his name is Curtis Flowers. It's a true story, and he's still in prison right now. But basically, I think it was in Mississippi or Louisiana, and it happened in like the late 90s. Real country area, not too much going on. They had a hardware store, and four people got murdered. They got shot, execution style, shot in the back of the head. You know what I mean? And the killer, nobody could find the killer, basically. You know what I mean? He ran away. Nobody knew what. All they could do was tell what type of gun it was because of the bullet, and they had a sneaker footprint. So this notorious prosecutor that's lived there forever, and he's straight up Edomite, racist Edomite, who just has it out for Jake. You know what I mean? Primarily Southern Kingdom, of course, but he just made up a whole story and blamed this one kid. He was a young guy, about 18, 19, you know what I mean? And basically blamed him for it and made up a whole scenario of how this guy walked across town and came and killed these people, man. And the only reason why they brought him up was because he was Jake, and he had worked there for 3 days. And he made this whole scenario and told a whole bunch of, and that's what them coon ass Jakes too, man. You are of your father, the devil, man, because he promised that he would pay a whole bunch of people to say that they witnessed him running, or witnessed him after he got locked up, witnessed him telling them, confessing to him that he did the murder, when in fact this guy had nothing to do with it, and through the podcast you'll listen and see that this person's, the prosecutor's story and the witness's story start unraveling, because they had this reporter. She did the job better than the court system, you know what I mean, by herself and a couple different people. But it just shows the wickedness of Esau, man. This guy made up a whole bunch of lies about how they try to say that he had a Fila sneaker on, because through the blood they seen the print. They had no proof that he had a Fila. It was a Fila Grand Hill, and they checked the crib he was dealing with. Son had a pair of Filas, and he even admitted, like, yo, these mine. I don't even have the sneakers no more, but I keep the box. You know what I'm saying? Jake, we like to keep our sneaker box, even if we ain't got sneakers in it. You know what I mean? Whether we want to throw our personal belongings or you want to put your money in the shoe box. You know what I'm saying? So, he did that. Then there's a situation, and before I bring that out, what the scripture said, the thief come to kill, steal, and destroy. And that's what this man did. This man tried this guy. This guy had been to court 6 different times. He's been convicted of murder, sentenced to life times on the same case, and sentenced to Salakia. He's been sentenced to the death penalty, but he will appeal it, and because there's no evidence. You know what I mean? It's just some people making up stuff saying that, oh yeah, they seen him here at this time, when in fact they didn't. And like I said, the reporter did the job. Like, hold on, and question these witnesses. And like I said, the Edomite lied and said he would pay them to admit, just to lie on the stand, saying that they seen this guy Curtis Flowers here, or write a testimony. But being, Jake don't get their money, what they gonna do? So now the reporter questioning him, and Jake like, man, I made that up, or I lied, or he never said that to me, this and that, you know what I mean? And another thing is that this wicked ass, I'm telling you, man, this guy had to be one of them guys from in the past that just got off on putting us to death, man. Because there's a thing with the jury when you pick 12, when somebody goes to jury duty, they get people. Your file gets pulled up, right? And this is how crazy. I didn't know this. Your file gets pulled up, your information, this and that. Prosecutors they have something called strikes, where they can strike a citizen off the juror, so he won't be on jury duty for a trial. This man, I think on each trial they were allowed to 12 strikes. He struck out as many Jake as he could. On one court, they said that he struck 11 so-called black men out and only one white person. You know what I mean? And he did that every time. And then this man been locked up for 20-something years, so he's been fighting for his life for 20-something years, going back and forth, with appeals. And every time this guy, the prosecutor, he would strike as many black people off and make up lies. And this is how the system is not for us. This is Esau's system, because he's got caught doing some bullshit, which is a federal felony. You know what I mean? And as an attorney or a prosecutor working for them, you're supposed to get locked away. This man has gotten away with murder forever. You know what I mean? He never gets locked up. But yeah, man, I just wanted to tell brothers, man, watch this. It was another scripture I was thinking of. I can't think of it. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, this system is just terrible, man. Like, it's just all against us. That's why y'all people trying to live it up on this side, y'all foolish, man, because this ain't our heaven, man. You know what I mean? The earth was given into the hand of the wicked, yo. You know what I mean? And that's the truth, man. They try to oppress us in every way, man. They made this Jake seem like they flipped the whole story, trying to make it seem like he just was some ruthless dude and he didn't care about nothing, and he just wanted, and from his whole family that know him, he was Jake. He's lazy, you know what I'm saying? He didn't want to work or nothing, but he just wanted to kick back, poly with the shorties, he wanted to get his little drink on and this and that, and he was a young dude, you know what I mean? His child was like 3 years old when he was locked up, and he can't. The prosecutor, this is how wicked this dude is. His mother had died. His mother has died while he's in there. So he asked her, can he at least attend the funeral? And I believe the judge was going to grant him. And this prosecutor wrote a letter saying, I think it would be very smart if we do not let him have any type of, basically not leave the prison at all. You know what I mean? So he just keeping his foot on his neck, trying to put him, just, hey, surely oppression make a wise man mad, yo. So he trying to make him go berserk, he lose it, because this guy, like I said, he had nothing to do with this, and that's Esau for you, man. That's his whole agenda, to bring us down while he stays on top. This guy has been an attorney doing this for 30-something years and living like a king, probably getting paid pretty good. You know what I'm saying? While he keeps putting his foot on our neck, and the witnesses that he would tell he would pay off, these guys was known felons up to no good. You know what I mean? I don't want to give too much away, man, but like I said, man, it's called In the Dogs, and watch listen to Salaki's, listen to season 2, not season 1, season 2, and yo, I'm telling you, man, if you in the right spirit, yo, you gonna get vexed. Listen to this. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna remind you of who we dealing with. You know what I mean? And cause, hey, at the end of the day, man, you know, we know that that's the devil the Bible speaks of. You know, that energy this guy's coming with, the prosecutor, man. That's it right there, man. Every time something would happen, I would just, you know, think back to a verse in the scriptures where just let you know, keep reassuring you of who Esau is, man. But like I said, it's called In the Dark, season 2. So with that, I just want to say, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Call Haloyan, La Alahayana, Yahweh, Ba Hashem Yahweh Shah, Ba Hashem Ruchak Wadash, double honors to the apostles, a great millstone